I am culturally Jewish, which means that even though I don't practice the religion of Judaism, I do have this face. A friend of mine hurt my feelings, though, because he said, oh, well, you're not really Jewish, because Judaism is a religion and not a race. Guys, my face doesn't look this way because I pray hard. It's a combination. It's a religion, it's a race. As far as I'm concerned, it is also a mental condition. I'm trying to have a better relationship with my parents. They're in Colorado. I'm originally from Colorado. And as a Jew, let me just tell you, that's terrible. It is terrible. Colorado is a beautiful place. I have nothing against Colorado in theory. It's just that, you know, there's people say, oh, you must do all the mountain biking and the snowboarding and the spelunking. We're Jews. We don't care. We don't care about any of that. It took us 40 years to get from Egypt to the Promised Land. That is a geographical distance of 250 miles. Yes, 250 miles. That is like taking 40 years to get from Northern California to Central California. We do not do the outdoors. My parents tried. They did take me to the ski resorts in the summer because it was cheaper. I wish that were a joke. It was a fact. And we basically stood at the bottom of the mountain and tried to figure out what flowers were giving us allergies. My parents, yes, still in Colorado. And let me tell you something, guys. No one on earth needs marijuana more than these two people, and they're not partaking. The most nervous people you could possibly meet, they're not doing. My mom said that she tried marijuana once, and it gave her a headache. I don't have any scientific proof for this, but I think what she called a headache was in fact her brain responding to finally feeling calm. Try to have a better relationship with my dad. That's a big goal. It's very difficult because he is essentially a man's man, and I'm essentially a lesbian. He took me to a baseball game when I was growing up, and I asked him, how many points do you think the team is going to score? And he's like, they're not points, Josh. They're runs. They're runs. So I look forward to the day where the tables are turned, and I'm like, it's not a nursing home, Dad. It's assisted living. It's assisted living. That divided the room a little bit, I can tell. The younger people were like, I'm taking notes. The older people, careful, careful. Okay, I feel like at this point, you all can tell that I'm not a threat. I'm not going to steal anyone's girl. Like, I'm not that kind of guy. In terms of where I am on the masculinity spectrum, I'm basically a metrosexual hobbit. So there's no need to worry. Well, I heard one woman go like, I like hobbits. Excellent. I'll be crying in your lap by the end of the night. That was weird. All right. But I feel like I can share something about myself with you guys because I feel like we're developing a rapport. You know, I think I'm getting that sense. I'm 33 years old, and I lost my virginity when I was 32 years old. No, it's true. This is not an act. Somebody shouted, liar, liar. Why would I make that up as a character? No, this is really true. I just lost it last year. Godzilla opening weekend. Fun fact. I did. And this girl, she saw me perform. She saw me talk on stage about being an adult virgin, and she was still interested. I know. And what that teaches me is that when I'm honest about who I am up here with you guys, I will have sex once every 32 years. So she sends me a text message. She says, are you really a virgin? I say, yes. And she says, how far have you gotten with someone? And I respond, what we are doing right now. And she says, no, what's the most you've ever done with someone? And I said, well, I kissed a girl in a play once. And she said, how did you feel about that? And I said, well, I thought her breath kind of smelled. And she said, you're cute and funny, we should hang out. This is what I want to point out. That text exchange that I just recited to you, that worked. I know, it's like I read that book, you know, The Game on How to Pick Up Women. Nowhere in that book did it say, I talk to her like you're mildly autistic. So she says she's going to be over in an hour. I'm going to come over in an hour. We're going to hang out. and I'm freaking out. It gives me plenty of time to panic. I realize I have to go out and I have to buy the condoms. And I don't like buying condoms. I don't like it. It's too much pressure because you have, like, the Magnum condoms are right there next to all the other condoms. Those are the Magnum condoms are for people who have big, and I don't have that. I'm more of a starter pistol condom kind of guy, if you will. I think the Magnum condom should be behind the counter so that when somebody like this guy who actually needs a Magnum condom walks in, you should just be able to, go to the guy, go up right to the counter, and he can tell you're a Magnum condom guy. I feel like they have an aura, and they just nods and hands it to you, and then I can buy my starter pistol condoms in peace. That's what it should be. I'm not going to go into the act itself too much, the details, because this is a polite company. I will say there was a mirror in my room, and at one point I thought I would look over to see what I looked like while I was doing it. And that was a mistake. Because I saw what appeared to be a hobbit having a seizure. It was no good. No good whatsoever. I should have lost it in college. That's where I wanted to lose it. I didn't lose it in college, and I was a theater major. Yes, exactly. You've heard. You've been to the theater major parties. Where there's twice as much crying, twice as much crazy sex, and then the girls show up. There was this other guy that was in college with me. His name was Kyle. He got all the women. I was very jealous of Kyle, and I had a teacher who said, "Hey, don't be jealous of Kyle. Don't be jealous of Kyle. The women, they only want to have sex with Kyle, but they're going to want to marry you." Yeah, I think they're going to want to marry me and continue to have sex with Kyle. Yeah, I'm glad we're all in agreement on that. I don't know. I'm coming to the terms of the fact that I am lonely. That's what I am lonely. I'm admitting it. I'm lonely. I don't know what to do with women. I don't understand women. With ladies, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in there. I don't know how to communicate. I don't know. This is the most I've talked with anyone in the last 24 hours. I tried signing up on eHarmony.com and it rejected me. It sent me a message that said, "It's not that we don't think that you can find true love. It's that we can't help you." So I Googled it. I asked Google, what did I do to piss off eHarmony? And Google told me that based on the way that I answered all those profile questions, eHarmony.com concluded that I have low self-esteem. Which is true. I'll give them that. It's good for eHarmony. But here's my question. If I had high self-esteem, why would I need to be on eHarmony.com? What? I wouldn't need to be on eHarmony.com. I'd go, "Ladies, you, me, Honda." I would be on Craigslist like normal people. Then there's Tinder. I'm terrified of Tinder. I don't know. I'm terrified. I tried it. I dabbled. I was too afraid to say yes, to swipe to the right. So I swiped to the left like 40 times in a row. I said no to 40 women in a row really, really fast. 41st picture that came up was a picture of a guy. I just wonder if that was Tinder's way of saying, maybe there's a different problem here? No, not doing Tinder, not doing any of that. Just trying to be happy. I don't know, trying to make connections. That's J-Date. Yeah, that's what every show, somebody always shouts out J-Date. Can I let you guys in on a secret? Can you promise you won't tell anyone outside of this room? I don't want another Jew. I'm sorry. Like, I love the Jewish people. I do. I really do. It's nothing it's just like all this neuroses. I don't need more. Nothing personal. Yeah, good. All right, good. We shared that. We went deep there. That's good. All right, good. I don't think I have to tell you that I am a nerd. I think that's pretty obvious. Yes, I consider myself the Incredible Hulk of nerds. You won't like me when I'm angry, because if you get me angry, you're going to give me an asthma attack and you'll have to take me to the hospital. And while all the other kids growing up were listening to rock music and that kind of thing, I was listening to movie soundtracks from like Star Wars and Star Trek and all that stuff. And it was to the point where if somebody shouts out the name of a science fiction movie, I probably will be able to sing it. So does anyone have any science fiction movies? Somebody shout it out. Da 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 da. Close Encounters. Da 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 da. Nice, fun Spielberg alien movie. Very good. Okay, another one. Someone said another one. Sorry, I always Star Wars. Okay, which one? The first one. Okay, now do you mean the prequel, the first one?
All the ones you know.
All the ones I know. Well, all the ones I know. All right, episode 1. Da-da, raja, da-da, raja, huda, hada, hida, da-da, huda, hada. You see why it took me 32 years to have sex? Do you see? Star Wars. Yes, that's Star Wars is good. That's fun. I'm hoping with this new movie they'll finally explain why the cockpit of the Millennium Falcon is on the side of the ship and not the front. Am I the only one who noticed that? Did anyone else? Give a round of applause if you noticed that. Yeah. Okay, if you're giving a round, for those of you who are applauding, I share your pain. Somebody shout out another one, another.
Blazing Saddles.
Start Blazing Saddles. Okay, now I said science fiction film.
Didn't hear that part.
And oh, you didn't hear that. Okay, but I actually know it. He rode a blazing saddle. Da, 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 da. He wandered here and he wandered there. He turned dark night into day. Yes, of course. Of course, I know Blazing Saddles. I'm a Jew. I know all Mel Brooks. It's a legal thing. I know all of them. What? Space Cowboys. Oh, that's the one where they had NSYNC come and do it with that down with the space cowboy, ticka bow bow, ticka bow bow, da da da, something like that, right? Okay. Man, good. I never have sex with the audience after the show. No, I mean I don't. Nobody ever throws panties at me after doing this. This is not that kind of act. Good. That I just made it awkward. That's what just happened. All right. Can we shout out another one?
Galaxy Quest.
Ba 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 da 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 dun da 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 dun da da. Galaxy Quest. Ba 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 da da da. What? Jaws. Bum 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 bum. And this is the part like towards the middle of the way. Da da dun da dun dun da da dun 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 da dun 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 dun. Yeah, too much information. I know. Okay. Somebody shouted out Star Trek, so I'll try to make this as quick as possible. The original one. Ba da 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 da. I love Kirk because he solves problems by having sex with people. That's amazing. And the sex is so good it makes people like become better people. Has anyone ever had sex that was so good they started recycling? I didn't think so. Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Ba 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 da 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 da. Star Trek 2. Da 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 da. Star Trek 3 was the same as Star Trek 2, so I'll skip to Star Trek 4. Da 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 ba ba da dum ba ba da dum ba da. Star Trek 5, same as Star Trek 1. We skip to Star Trek 6. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Star Trek Generations. Ba da 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 da. And those are all the ones I know. I know there's more, but that's just a lie. I know them all. No. Star Trek First Contact. Ba da 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 da. Star Trek Insurrection. Da 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 da. Star Trek Nemesis. Ba bum ba da ba bum. This is the rest of the show, by the way. This is. You thought you were going to see Karen Montowski. I'm doing this for another hour, so buckle up. All right, I'll do E.T. because someone just shouted it. Ba da 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 da. Ba da. Does it just melt your heart? I know it does. All right, guys, this is a phenomenal audience. Ready to get this party started?